This is the Harold Smith funeral ceremony with handheld microphone. Harold Smith, Harry to everyone that knew him, was a seafarer, never happier than being out on the ocean with his best friend Franco and the usual crew of Paul, Trevor, Sean and Chris. Harry was taken from us suddenly and prematurely whilst doing what he loved best, fishing. Knowing this doesn't ease the loss and the grief and the sorrow of losing your dad, your grandpa or your mate, but it can provide some degree of solace. Healthy grief allows the bereaved to express positive thoughts and feelings and allows a time and place to think about and embrace the moments shared. Harry would not have wanted you to be sad at this moment. He would want you all to reflect on the times you shared and to remember that big Harry smile as he pulled one of his beloved yellowfins from the sea. Harry lived a fine life, was a fine husband to his wife Marion, a role model to his children, and a loving and attentive grandpa. It is now my great honour to invite Harry's grandsons, Zale, Dylan, Kai and Fletcher, to read The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Thank you, gentlemen. I'd like now to invite Christian to read the eulogy. Christian. And finally, I would now like to invite Harry's oldest and dearest friend, Franco, to say a few words. Harry loved opera, and in particular the great baritones that strode the stages. We will now play the famous aria from Giacomo Puccini's great opera Turandot, Nessun Dorma, as sung by Luciano Pavarotti, as we take a few minutes to reflect on Harry's time with us. Harry leaves us today, and he will live on with many of you as you take time to reflect on time spent with him. It may not be today or tomorrow or next week, but at some point you will be doing something and momentarily you will pause and think to yourself, I wonder what Harry would have thought of this, whatever this might be. His ashes will be scattered out onto his beloved ocean, and we will cherish the memory of his life as a friend, a colleague, and most importantly, as a family man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this almost brings to a close our service today and honouring Harry Smith and the splendid life he led. Harry's family would like to extend an invitation to join the family back at Adrian's home, which is at 33 Sandringham Road in Greta, for some drinks and nibbles and to reflect a little bit more on Harry. Details can be found on the last page of the service booklet. As you leave, we will be playing the beautiful song Time to Say Goodbye, as sung by Sarah Brightman and Andrea Bocelli.